YouTube, what is happening? This is Copper. Long time no see. Holy crap, it's been a while. Since the last time I made a video, not including the announcement video that I was going to create this episode after Thanksgiving, a lot has happened. I've decided I'm actually going to be moving back to the Pacific Northwest, back to Portland, if you wanted to know the exact location, because some people like that. And I'm currently living in LA, which is a big enough place that I don't really feel like... Both of those places are big enough that I don't feel like you guys could probably find me if you wanted to, which is, you know, always an issue. So I'm moving back from LA to Pacific Northwest, and I'm super excited for that because it's a great place to live. If you've never been there, I would definitely recommend at least trying it out, or at least visiting. But I'm playing this map as a homage. Is that the right word? I can't think of the right word for that actually, but that's okay. You know, an homage to me moving. I think that's totally the incorrect word. That's okay though. This is a boreal map, I think. It's not European, thank God. I didn't accidentally do that. But I'm playing it because it kind of reminds me of the Pacific Northwest. And there was actually a Pacific Northwest. Let's see, I'll start kind of sketching while I talk here. There's a Pacific Northwest map on the workshop, but it had some issues that I wasn't too keen on. One of them in the comments was that it also liked to flood, and that didn't seem too fun, so I decided to go with this one instead. So that's why I picked this one, if you were wondering. But let's just start out here. Let's see. I feel like this is the best start because you'll have a placeholder for the highway once you get it unlocked. Which is what we're doing, by the way. As you can see, these things are locked down here because I like it. I like unlocking them. I don't know why. I get really bored when I have all the unlocks right away. Like, super bored. I know that's kind of the next step, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there. So, accept it. Move on. Y'all good. Y'all good. Let's see here. What do I want to do? So these are going to be the highways. I don't want it to go right into a city, into the city center. I feel like that's the worst thing to try to build in the beginning. So what we're going to do instead, the highway, take a look at this map here. So it's coming from this section, Trumpet intersection, all the way over here. The thing is, it's actually going to stop pretty soon. I think it kind of needs to arch in here, which will be fine. Let's see if we have enough money for this, by the way. I totally debated whether I wanted to record this or not, this episode in particular, since this is probably gonna be sort of slow-ish. Not super slow, but, you know, the building, laying the foundation episodes aren't usually the most entertaining. But I'll try my best. I don't want to spend too much money in the beginning. 3,000 is a lot, actually, but we're just going to set up the basic infrastructure here and then deal with it later. So let's curve this baby over here. I think. Yeah, all right. Let's reverse it so it doesn't scream at me. And there we go. We got our entrance and the exits, and then what I've been liking to do, actually, is... Let's see here. Spending a little bit more money on the 4-lane road, at least in the beginning, I think is actually a good idea. And then we're going to have a little bridge overneath, yeah, you heard me, overneath the highway right here, which will allow, right here? Yeah, not too close to the beginning because that would be bad. I've learned my lesson on that one in the last industrial area. Don't put your industrial areas right near the beginning because bad things will happen. Bad things happen. There here. We'll put this down here. And there we go. We got our basically first entryway into a potential city. Intersected, interestingly, by this highway, which I'm not super keen on, but, you know, I've already done it. So which side should we start building on? I'm guessing this side. We can fill up this area over here. Well, no. We'll start with the riverside area, the pristine location here. So do we want to continue? I say yes. We'll continue this a little bit further, maybe even all the way down. Not across. No, we don't want a bridge. Down to there, and then we'll start... Oh, oops. And we'll split it here. And follow the river, because that looks awesome. But we want to leave enough space to allow pretty good development. We don't want to go too far. We do want to fill in this area. We just don't want the entryway for this area to be right here. And that kind of follows the river a little bit. I mean, there's some space. Not too happy about, but that's fine. Go here. We'll switch to the straight tool. Oh, it feels so good to be recording again. It's been a long time. About a month? It's been a month? Okay, maybe not a huge amount of time, but it's a lot in recording days when we're not doing anything. Let's see here. I want to make this look interesting. That's the problem with this game, is that it really does like you to use the grid system, and I don't like using it's too easy. Everything turns out a little too easy. So what happens if we bisect this or make it a nice, like, interesting curve that, like, curves here and then down? It's pretty sharp, but I think it's fine for this starting location. And then we'll kind of do a weird grid system since it's our beginning suburb anyway. Yeah, I like that. And before I do anything else, we're gonna do power, we're gonna do water, because every time I do this, every single time, I always forget to leave money for this stuff, and like the connecting pieces such as pipes and overhead lines, and bad things usually happen, including me having to restart the entire thing. So do I want to start with wind power? There's not a lot of wind. I mean, there are on the hills, but I don't think I have access to... No, I really don't have access to anything. We're in a freaking valley. So that means I probably will have to go with the coal power plant, which is freaking expensive. 19,000? I don't like that. That's a lot of our... That's a lot. It's a ton, actually. Well... I think this side is definitely going to be the industrial area, at least this corner. And in the industrial area, I think I'm going to want to do a... Yeah, I think a forestry industry would be a great thing to do. I mean, it goes along with the theme, right? Pacific Northwest, lots of trees, cut down the trees, environmentalists get angry. It's a fun cycle. But what I'm actually wondering about is if I want to continue this across here. Because there's going to be lights here, and I know that all the industry is going to be wanting to get onto the highway, and this is going to be the best bet. I could have the industry, like, right here. Just, like, right here, and then expand people-wise. No. No. We'll deal with this later. Says everyone. I'm sure this won't be a huge problem. Maybe? Do we want 3? I think 3 looks kind of weird, but... also better than 2, which is odd. Well, that looks a little bit more normal, actually. We'll do that. Although it kind of gets cut off. I wish there was a way to change the bridges. That'd be great. Alright, so anyway, I'm setting this up right now so I can set up the coal power plant. We really don't need anything special over here. So it's going to be a straight line for now. Set up the coal power plant. God, that's going to take 20,000. It's going to leave me 15,000 left. I'm in trouble already. I should not. I'm going to have to delete some of this road that I paid for. I'm an idiot. 19,000. All right, 19,000 down the drain. Then we got to get water, which is another 2,500. So upstream, always. It doesn't even matter how far away it is. It's fine. And then poop chute? Sure. Right here. We'll pump it right into that beautiful island, that pristine island. I'm sure no one's gonna get mad at that. And then you, my friend, we have 10,000 left. I think it'd be smarter just to go like this and then connect it across. Yeah? Yeah. Cool. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Alright, and we'll need power to this guy way over here. So I guess we'll just cross right here. And then kind of follow the river. I think that's what they do, right? I guess in real life they kind of follow roads, but we'll follow the river. It's like a nature road. It's a natural road. And we're left with 1,150. Oh, Lord. Okay. Shoot. Alright, so definitely going to delete some roads so we can get some money back. We're in a bit of a pickle. Slight pickle. Didn't realize we didn't actually connect our highway to our overpass, so we definitely want to do that before we do anything else, so at least we get something going. You know what? No, we're going to delete that. Sure. And just for fun, we're gonna have you go up here. Luckily, we don't need anything special. We just need an off-ramp and an on-ramp, and or just a random bridge there. Off-ramp, on-ramp should be fine. Doesn't need to be. I'm gonna rebuild these when I can because oh my god, really? This is like. Do you ever have those dreams when you're driving a car and suddenly the road becomes like vertical and you're like hanging onto the car wheel and you're going up and you're like slowly tipping back, but you never actually tip back, but it feels like you're tipping back and you're gonna fall and you're like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. That's what this road is right here. That's what this road is. This should not exist. This is the scary nightmare road. I hope I'm not the only one that has that kind of dream, by the way. It's the most anxiety-causing dream that you can have. It's horrible. Any type of steep hill you encounter in real life, it's like, oh god, it's back. Oh god. Alright, so enough about me. Let's continue doing this, huh? So we're going to want to connect power across, oh god, and we actually want to connect this too. So we're going to do that first, because as I said, I have issues with money. And then here to here, we have 2,000 left. We are getting low. I hope we have enough room to create an income with all of our expenses. Before I do anything else, I'm going to lower the water to basically none, 50%. Day and night, doesn't matter. Power, same thing. We're going to go down 60, 50% will still work because if we look here, produces 40, so it's going to produce 20 megawatts. That's going to be way too much for the beginning, so it's going to be fine. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. Let's do this. Do we have enough roads just to, fill in this area? I think so. Do I want it to be a bunch of straight lines? I think it's fine. I'm not happy about it. I'm quite not happy about it, actually. We could do like a weird little roundabout. Nah. Well, this beginning part is always the less creative side of things. Although I would like to be a little bit space efficient and not, there we go. And then I think that should be good. I could probably extend something. I don't know if it's oh, nope, can't do it because I'm out of money. And that's a bit of a problem because I haven't extended my, my tubes. This is gonna be fun. So I'm gonna be a bit strategic about this. You're gonna there we go. Gotta bleed into there so the power at least will transfer. I'm gonna be in a bit of a pickle. I think I do need, how much do these cost per unit? 20 per cell. So how far can I get? I can get this far. How much do I need to cover this beginning part? 960? So if I delete, let's see. If I delete this, yeah, you know what? I will do that. That'll get me very close to it, actually. I have 1,000 more. At least these guys will be watered. 800. And crap. Yeah, we'll go up this way a little bit. 540. And we're pretty much done. All right, well, at least we have the starting bits of an interesting thing. What exactly it's going to be, I'm not quite sure, but we have everything connected. This guy's connected to power. We have everything connected by pipes that need to be connected by pipes. This guy's connected by power. And our main city's going to be connected. All right, let's do a quick thing here. Actually, let's get it started. Let people move in. Congratulations, the city's first power plant has been constructed. Thank you for reminding me, Tweeter. Thank you very much. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to use my timer here, so I have no idea how long I've gone. I'm guessing around 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. We'll set the timer for 11 more minutes and call it good. Let's see. It looks good, though, right? Everything looks fine. No, don't start there. What are you doing? You're not connected to power. You idiots. Come on. Come on. Oh, I guess we could probably not have it on the slowest speed, and we'll get it going. There we go. Everything's connected to power. Now we can do some mass zoning here. I don't really want this to be residential. I just connected it because I needed the power. So we're going to move deeper into this section. All this can be residential, though. That's fine. We'll have this be like a commercial block. Maybe even this side. I'm not really sure yet. That should probably satisfy. Well, I mean, technically that area is not covered by water, so it would be probably a smarter idea to de-zone all this stuff. Keep it unzoned until I can afford to build more water pipes. That sounds like a plan. These guys are going to have some issues, but that's okay. Play! Yes, grow. Grow my Pacific Northwest lodgings. Oh, look at them. I wonder if they changed the style of building as well. I don't think they do, but for some reason it feels right. These buildings feel right in this section. God, this guy has a great house. Look at it, like the bridge, there's a freaking water. There's a freaking water. You heard me. And I'm losing $1,000 per month. So, yeah, that's cool. Can't get a loan until 440 people move in. That's okay. They're going to want some commercial, which is great. I'll give it to them. Continue to expand. Is this covered in water? Yeah. Again, I don't really want this to be residential, but we need the money. So we need that tax revenue as quickly as possible. Man. Apparently it's lunchtime because I'm slurring my words, and I'm not drunk, I swear. It is midday. It is midday on a Monday. I'm definitely not drunk. The poop thing's happening. Did I lower that as well? Yeah, it's all lowered. You're all fine. Power. I told you we have plenty of power, plenty of water. How long do we have to wait for drinking water? Well, until you give me money to build more pipes. That's how long. Let's get to speed 3 here because we're not going to be seeing a lot of things until we get some sort of tax revenue. Can I make it? We're going to, let's see here. Add some industrial. Not a lot. And really, this stuff is going to be deleted really quickly once I get some sort of income. But for now, we need it. We definitely need it. Oh, and you're not watered either! I forgot about that. Oh, God. Is this going to be a false start? That's going to be horrible. Didn't this happen the last time I tried to start a city? I don't know if I recorded it, but I feel like I started like twice. And it was like, well, I just did a 30-minute recording, and I'm losing $1,600 a month. Let's redo it. I don't remember. I mean, you know, I can always keep this and go into the mods and get unlimited money for until I get, you know, a positive budget, but I don't know. Seems weird. You guys, I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We're going some more of you, but I'm so sorry. We're close. We're very close. I think... What else is covered? That area is covered? I think I might have to do residential. Although they're not screaming for residential right now, which is unfortunate. This could, interestingly, I think, maybe be a roundabout and handle the traffic better than these stoplights. Maybe. There's going to be a lot of traffic, so possibly not. I don't know. We'll try it if I ever get into the positives. I know. We're close to getting to our first loan, actually. That'll be great. 440. I need 100 more people. Unfortunately, if I add any more residential areas, it's going to be not covered. But you know what? Screw it. I want the tax revenue. Please, 124. We're very close, and then we have to get all the way. We have to crawl all the way back from negative 5,000. It'll be fine. It's fine. As long as we get people, we're fine. We'll also do these, even though... Oh, no, don't move out. Don't move out. We need that loan. We really, really need that loan. Yeah, no. Loan, please. Please? Don't move out. It's just water. You have a freaking river right down the street. Just go cup your hands. It's what the... I don't know. It's what we used to do way back when. You don't need cups and faucets. Yes! All right, cool. Pause. We got a little bit of money from that, so right away we're definitely going to water these people. Probably not the most efficient. Actually, I'm guessing it is not the most efficient way of doing that, but now everyone has water. This is good. This is great. I gotta delete these people who are stupid enough to not walk down the river. They just want water delivered to their own home. I don't... This generation, man. So needy. I'm part of this generation, by the way, so don't take that seriously. Let's see here. I wonder how long I've been recording for. Who knows? It doesn't matter. First episode, whatever. I'll record for 5 more minutes. How about that? We'll call her good. Well, that filled up pretty quickly. Do I have zones yet? How much do I need? 850 for zones, because this is definitely going to become forestry, which I like doing and I also hate doing because this game does not like the poor. It does not like the poor and uneducated. It screams at you to build as many schools and as many what did I say, poor? Things that'll raise the land value and wealth of your citizens, which is problematic for the industries that rely on uneducated workers, because educated workers, for the most part, don't want to work in the forestry industry. I can't blame them. I mean, maybe I can blame them because it's a freaking job, but, you know, whatever. All right, so landfill. Landfill. Sort of right here-ish. Slope is too steep. That could work for now. I mean, we're not going to have any houses on this side, so yeah, we'll do that. We're going to hold off on health for a bit until they start screaming at us, which they will. Once again, needy people. And let's see here. What do I want to do with this section? We're definitely going to fill it in. There's not even a conversation to be had there. But where do we want to branch it out of? Like this center area? I think that should be fine because it'll be... Or we can even come from here. Well, that's a lot of intersections right next to each other, actually. It'd be like one here, one there, and one right in the middle. We want the least amount of intersections so these guys can get to the highway as quickly as possible without as much stops as possible. So yeah, we'll do this then. But we'll make it sort of pretty. We'll make it pretty. It doesn't really matter that it would branch off of here. It kind of would, wouldn't it? Okay, we'll do a straight line. It's fine. We'll continue it, and then we'll kind of curve. Curving it. Just a little bit, just to make it a little aesthetically pleasing for me. Hopefully for you too, but I know, grid systems, they're just, it kind of looks a little messy, I'm not going to lie, but once we spread out and get some money, there's going to be some cool designs. I have some plans. I got some plans. We just got to get to that point, and then it'll be good. And yeah, you know what? I don't really care about the people who live here. I mean, I do, but we're going to go ahead and go, yeah, right to there. I'm sure they won't mind living right next to an on and off ramp. Problem is I'm probably going to have to delete these guys so I can have, like, you know, comes over here, but that's fine. Just fine. I won't complain. Let's give them some water. Dun, 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 dun. Water. Cool. All right. Everything looks good. Power. Everything's powered. We're about to get a bunch of garbage collection down. They're still screaming for more industry, which I don't really want to give them right now, but I'm going to give it to them anyway. There we go. Play. I'm not number one. See, when I don't play this game for recording purposes for YouTube, I actually play mostly on speed 1. It's a very zen game for me. I'm like, you know what? I worked all day. I just kind of want to not think for a while and have some nice music play in the background. Speed 1 is your friend for decompressing. Speed 2 and 3 is your friend for, you know, having anything happen in the game in a relatively nice time span. We've got over the initial hump here of our weekly income. Oh, I thought this was monthly. That's interesting. It's weekly. Huh. What do you know? We do indeed want to expand down here. All the way to the edge. Yeah, we'll follow this first. That should be actually way more than we need. And we'll have this be commercial? Yeah. The thing is, I can't figure out a good way of creating commercial districts. Wow, really? Our power is already screaming. Okay, well, we'll increase the 80%? 80%, that sounds good. That sounds great. I can't figure out how to make freaking commercial districts, because you want, like, huge commercial, like, throngs of, like, people visiting your commercial district, and, like, I don't know. I always have to make them into these, like, strings, because people will travel along the most busy roads here, and you want to, of course, have your commercial buildings along those roads, but you can't just create, like, a square over here that's commercial and expect people to drive, or at least for all the commercials buildings to get the number of customers they want because they're far away. I know, I always have an issue with it. I don't like this string method. I would rather have it in a block, but someday I'll figure it out. And it'll be great. But that day is not today. All right. I think we're pretty good. Whoa! Hey, timer. I think we're pretty good. We have positive income, 814 a week. We have a horrible industry section, which is going to be deleted again as soon as I get districts, because it's going to turn into forestry, which actually doesn't it give you more jobs? No, 16 to 16, 12, 12, no. No, but it gives you a little bit more tax income, I think, which is what we're going to do because we're in the Pacific Northwest, and that's how we roll. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to call it good on this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video and wanted to see more of the same kind, do feel free to give a like. Can't wait to actually build on this land. It's going to be great. Hopefully make it look interesting and less messy as my last one. That is the plan. We'll see if it works out in the future. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.